Hey guys, it's your brujacarrieliz here to do a little story time with you guys, a little, what do we call this? Get this off my chest kind of a moment. And Spirit's definitely been guiding me to do this. I have not written anything. I have not prepared for this at all. I've recently been getting, so excuse the scatterbrainness. I've recently been getting more people watching my story time of my twin flame journey, and that video is old. I don't even know how old that is. Let me double check. That's a couple years old. And I wanted to give you guys an update. I wanted to give you guys my thoughts and feelings about that connection, or the connection that I thought was my twin flame. And yeah, when was this? Let me see. Let me double check. This was, oh my gosh, when was this? From October of 2020? Yeah. Okay. So it's time to update. We're in September of 2022. Okay. So the person who I thought was my twin flame was definitely not anything more than a karmic relationship, a karmic person, someone that I needed to meet in this lifetime, and someone who I had shit to kind of wrap up with them. And I know that there are other people going through this too. I know that there's other people who have dealt with this kind of relationship where they thought, you know, oh, this is my person, or they've seen readings online that said, oh, this is what a twin flame, relationship is, and there's third parties, and this is messy, this is toxic, this is, has this roller coaster ride, it has its ups and downs. And for me, I was definitely watching these readings and thinking, oh my God, this fits my story. I felt like I was making those readings fit the situation that I was in, but in a way, like I was accepting that relationship. I was accepting this as this is good enough, or this is my person. So I was like sacrificing my own happiness. I was putting myself in a relationship in a position that I didn't want to be in and I didn't deserve to be in. Now, if you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it. I'm gonna link it down below. And yeah, we look completely different. We're in a new space and everything. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it. I feel like some people put too much weight, too much energy towards a certain label, right? Like, so what if someone's a soulmate, or you have a soul contract with them, or they're a twin flame or whatever? If the person is shitty, if the person's not treating you right, if the person doesn't love you in the way that you deserve to be loved and treated, then that's not your fucking person. No matter what label is put on them, no matter what any kind of reader is going to tell you, sometimes readers get that shit wrong. You know what I mean? Sometimes Spirit's just like, yeah, they need to meet up with this person. Yeah, they need to learn this lesson. And they'll be like, yeah, whatever, put your human labels on this shit. But, at the end of the day, if they're not good for you, they're not good for you. Now, this person who I thought was my twin flame, this person who I have this connection with, or who I had this connection with, right? They're no longer in my life. I had cut this person out. When was this? January of 2021, something like that. I don't know. Broke up via email. I was just like, you know what? I'm blocking this person. I'm just done with this person. This person just played too many games, too many lies, and they literally just made me feel like an option, not even second best. It was always just this person had this illusion of they could do no wrong, right? This person had this front of they're single, but they would give into this connection, right? And try to make me feel special, or try to make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. Like it was going in a great direction, and it wasn't. There was a lot of lies, a lot of deception, and this person literally had options. The final door that did it for me was, I remember we had gotten into an argument, and it was because we were watching something on this person's phone, and a notification from Tinder came on, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Hello, am I not here? Are you just gonna pretend like you're just single and doing whatever the fuck you want? And the answer was yes. This person did not give a crap to hurt my feelings, to make me an option, to whatever. And And so much of me was like, I'm trying to make this work. I'm trying to love on this person. I have this connection with this person, and it was just no good. And what really like broke me down and just said, no, I need to be done with this, was I had gotten a reading from one of my mentors, whom I love very much, and I appreciate him so much. And it was just this energy of like, enough is enough. He had channeled a message from like my great grandma, and I was just like, you know what, she's right. Like, I need to just cut this person out. And what she was trying to show me, right, was that this person was not who they said they were. And in actuality, this person was only into me for my kids. I had an incident where, oh gosh, I don't want to even talk about this, because part of me has just been like, I'm over and done with this. I want to close the door, but I know that I have to like share this. I know I have to talk about this, because I know there's someone out there that is going through the same thing, or, you know, they've experienced something, and it just freaking like, okay. So I had this moment where I was over this person's house and my daughters were there. I have 2 young girls and I'm a single mom. So there we go. This person had been in my life already like over a year, and I was at this person's house or whatever. We're hanging out, and like my daughter, who was 5 at the time, my youngest, was like all up and around this person, hanging out and stuff and joking. And this is just trigger warning, like I totally saw this person with a boner like around my kid, and I freaked the fuck out. And I felt so bad, but I yelled at my daughter. I felt bad because I made my daughter feel some type of way, and she had no idea why I screamed at her, why I yelled at her. And it was because I simply wanted to remove her from that situation. And I was just like, what the hell is this person? And I remember gathering all of my stuff and just like immediately leaving. And this person like I don't know if they knew that I saw, whatever, I don't really give a fuck. But it was just something that I was like, absolutely not, like, and it was so crazy. Like, this person could literally treat me like shit, make me an option, make me second guess myself, make me feel like crap, make me put all this energy and effort into this relationship. And then when I saw that moment of, hold on, who am I having around my kids? It was just this blaring like alarm in my head, like, you need to stop. And I felt so guilty for having chosen someone that was potentially a major threat around my girls. And I never, ever want to put someone above my children, or a relationship above my children, or pick someone over my kids and make my kids feel like they're less than, or put them in a situation to be abused, to be taken advantage of, to be seen as something that they're not. Like, my girls are kids, and they will remain to be kids, and they will not be under the watchful eye of like a predator, or around someone that has ill intentions. And it was just a major wake-up call. And for me, it was just like, we are closing this fucking door. We are getting rid of this person. They are trash. And yeah, like, I remember just completely closing that door on this person. They had tried to reach out 3 months after the fact, which was, funnily enough, the same day that they tried to like email me or message me or whatever the fuck, was the same day that like their divorce was canceled or whatever. It was just like the whole, yeah, they were going through a divorce. Anyways, if you haven't seen that other video, then you won't get it. But like, yeah, the court had dropped it or whatever, because there was no push forward, there was no whatever towards the divorce. And I was just like, you know what, that was exactly just the perfect time to close this out. Like, this person literally put 0 effort into being with me, and put 0 effort into making something work. And then it really turned out that they had a very dark negative secret about them. And I have no idea if this person's been abused. I have no idea, you know, what their past is, because from closing this door, I've recognized that I really didn't know the person who I thought I loved, who I thought I was in a relationship with. And I was like, I'd be fucking damned if I put my daughters through something like that, a connection like that. No. Like me, growing up, I had a mom that chose like my stepdad over me and chose to defend someone who was a peeping Tom and chose to defend someone who had ill thoughts towards me. And I was just a kid growing up. I was like 13 and my stepdad was trying to hit on me. And for me, it was just a major trigger. Like, so many fucking emotions had come out, and I was just like, hell no. Like, hell no, this is not going to be the experience that my daughters are going to go through. Like, I'd rather just be single for the rest of my life than put them through a relationship like that or some kind of situation like that that's very, very negative. And I know that there are people that go through this, and it's very hard to forgive yourself. It's very hard to make these changes. But yeah, those changes are definitely necessary. So for people who are going through this, I want you to know that it is possible to turn it around for yourself and choose better for yourself, choose better for your kids if you have them, and not to be involved with people that are, dude, like, they're no good, no fucking good. And it's crazy too how much this person had lied, how much this person hid from me. And yeah, so I just wanted to kind of tell you guys why I closed the door on that connection, why I really realized that that person wasn't my twin flame, and it didn't freaking even matter what the label was towards that person, that connection. It was just something that I did not need, my daughters didn't need, and we've moved on and moved forward. And at the time when I was around that person, we were living in the same state. So I was in Maryland at the time, and ever since, like, closing out that connection, it was crazy because I really felt like I was being like spiritually attacked, which I do believe that this person had either done something, paid someone to do something, or someone else that he was involved in was like sending shit my way. And I remember being like so upset, so depressed, like not wanting to leave the house, feeling really paranoid, feeling really like just low about myself, and not wanting to do readings, not wanting to work on my business, not wanting to do any of the things that really made me happy. And I had to like move out of there. I had to just literally drop everything and go. And so this past, I've been in Florida for the past 9 months. So literally like New Year's Eve, I had told, it was so crazy too. It was like mid-December, I had told my landlord, I was like, you know what? I'm leaving and moving out, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, you can keep the deposit. I had called up like a junk removal thing, threw out so much shit, put stuff into storage, and put all of our suitcases and toys and stuff like that into my car and drove down to Florida. And I stayed with my dad for a bit and stayed with family and just was getting back on my feet because I was like, this is not the connection that I needed to be in. I really had to like stop and think like, what the hell am I doing? What am I doing? Where do I want to be? And it's crazy because I feel like if Spirit hadn't guided me to make this move, if Spirit hadn't pushed for me to see the truth of this person and have this clarity as to why I couldn't keep certain people in my life, then I wouldn't have ever made that move really, because I did enjoy Maryland. Like, I did like the area that I was living in. I very much enjoyed like living close to Annapolis and, you know, the place that I lived in, and I liked that independence of everything. But yeah, no, sometimes we just have to make these changes and do what's right for ourselves, do what's right for our kids, and it's scary. Like, that shit is so scary. Oh my gosh, when I had gotten into the car and drove, like, first of all, I fucking hate highways. But like driving from all the way from Maryland down to Florida, it really tested my patience. And I remember too, like, my dad being so supportive and just being like, yeah, come down, like, we'll help you out, whatever. Like, he had given me money, and like I had spent like all of my savings to like do this move. It was crazy. But we're rebuilding, we're doing this. And it was just one of those things. I remember being like feeling so good about making these changes, and like he had helped me out. Like, my dad had helped me out getting like a place like an Airbnb like mid-drive. Like he was on a cruise, he was on vacation, and he just literally was so accepting of like, yeah, like I'm gonna help you out. And which is crazy. Like I don't know if I've really talked about it on my YouTube channel, but like I really didn't have my dad in my life since I was like 8 years old. You know, my parents had gotten a divorce. It was really messy, and my mom was just really controlling, and I had basically told my dad like I didn't want to talk to you anymore when I was a teen. And so like now in my 30s, kind of rebuilding this relationship with him has been super healing for like my inner child and my inner teen. So that's a positive. Like moving down to Florida, because I would have never healed this relationship with my dad if he wasn't there for me and if this situation didn't happen. So there's a lot of working parts, a lot of things that have improved, and a lot of things that, you know, I've learned from this challenge, from this lesson. And so much of me just wants to encourage you guys to do the things that scare you, to remove people from your life that do not serve you. Like you don't have to deal with toxic, narcissistic, abusive, manipulative, trashy people. You don't. And it's something too that I had to recognize, that I was like, after my divorce, which was like 4 years ago, I had really surrounded myself with the wrong people, and that's when this person had stepped into my life, right? Like I was going wild. I was literally partying all the time, drinking all the time. I had gotten into drugs. I had sugar daddies. Like that's a story if you guys want to hear. I had done a little bit of everything and really had gone on this downward spiral, and it really took hitting that low point and really kind of looking at myself and seeing like, what the hell are you doing? What is going on? Is this the example that you want to be? Is this who you want to surround yourself with? I had to cut out so many friendships that I had made in Maryland, so many people that I had love for, and recognizing that they didn't have that same love for me. You know, I had recognized that there were people there that literally trash talked me as soon as I was out the door, to their friends, to my friends, like, and they were only a negative influence to kind of continue the party life or, you know, whatever. And I've had to just shut so many doors, so many doors, just to kind of find myself and get back to who I am. And yeah, like I want to say I'm almost like 2 years sober from a lot of stuff. So, and that's where we'll leave it, because, you know, YouTube. But I'm really proud of myself for making these changes. And I don't know, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I know some of you had been kind of wondering like, what the hell is this girl doing, or what's going on in her life. So I wanted to kind of update you guys on this and share a little bit about myself and open up to you guys, because it's hard. It's so hard being vulnerable. And I know right now I'm just like talking to my phone, but realizing that people will watch this is kind of like, oh, but it's part of my truth. It's part of my story. And this is something that I wanted to share with you guys, to not let people walk all over you, not let people take advantage of you, not let people, you know, break you down. That's not where you're meant to be. All right, so let's see. I have some cards. I had just literally finished doing a reading, but this was on my heart, this was on my mind, and I wanted to share it. And Spirit wanted me to come on here and do this. So this is gonna have a little mini reading or confirmation for you guys. But if you're in this kind of relationship or connection, or you've gone through this, please comment down below, because it's kind of reassuring for me to be like, yes, sharing this is, you know, what I needed to do for you guys and for me. Yeah, I love it. Microphone. Yeah. Speaking your truth, making things known, expressing yourself. Yeah, I feel like it's very important for you guys to clear that throat chakra and make your truth be known. Speaking the experiences that you've had, speaking up for yourself, speaking up for others who don't have a voice. Yeah. I feel like too, some of you are needing to make amends with yourself, right? Making amends with your inner child, your inner teen, your higher self. And not to break promises that you've made with yourself, right? If you've promised to yourself, like, I will never be with this person again, or I won't put myself into situations like that, I feel like it's keeping true to who you are and those promises. I feel like too, some of you are coming to terms with relationships that you've been with in the past and kind of surrendering those negative relationships, right? A lot of you guys were dealing with, just like me, relationships or situations that were an optical illusion. They weren't what they seemed, you know, either people wore masks or they were manipulative or there was a lot of lies, a lot of things going on in the background, right? So this is your time to speak your truth. I get to that maybe some of you are hesitant or scared to do so, but it's important for you to do so. It's important for you to stand up for yourself or other people. Yeah. Yeah, this is part of your spiritual path, spiritual journey. This is like the Ace of Wands for me. I also get to that you'll find community in being honest and authentic. Yeah. Some of you are definitely breaking free, and there's definitely this energy of inner child, like becoming that person that you wish that would stand up for you, becoming that person that, you know, you wish that would have spoken up and, yeah, protected you. I feel like in essence, by you speaking your truth, you're protecting yourself, past versions of yourself too, but also the future. Maybe even if you've had kids or other people that have gone through similar things, right? Because I feel like by speaking your truth, you're going to be able to protect others. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, family is very important. There's also a commitment here, maybe a commitment to be honest, truthful, being loyal to the people that love you, whether it's blood or not, right? Family doesn't always have to be people that you, the family that you were born into. Let's see, yeah. They're saying take a deeper look, take a closer look, especially the people that you're surrounding yourself with, right? Your friends, the people that you surround yourself with, your lovers, your, you know, your relationships in general, the people that you connect with on a deeper level. Take a closer look and be careful. Sometimes people that you call family aren't really family, right? And you have to really trust your intuition in this. I feel like some of you too could be refusing to like face reality or in some kind of like avoidance mode. And this is when Spirit's like, you got to see things for how they are. Spirit's trying to work with you to help you out. The next few weeks, things will become clear. You're going to be gaining this intuition or these messages to clarify who's meant for you and who's not meant for you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I also feel like too, Spirit's saying you have the strength to make it through. You have the strength to overcome any challenges that come your way. You're able to face the truth. Some people aren't able to face the truth. Some people aren't able to like come to terms with who they are. Yeah, and I also feel like you guys will gain recognition for doing so, for standing up for yourself. Yeah, this will be within the next few weeks. I just heard the best is yet to come. Like, stay tuned. I love it. The rainbow, wish granted, serendipity, blessings, patience pays off, good luck. Yeah, there's some kind of, oh, look at that. You see that? This is like justice for me, right? The gavel, we got the Libra scales in the back. We've also got conviction. Some of you may be helping to lock away someone that's really bad, or, you know, yeah, any kind of court legal matters or court orders or whatever. Some of you may be needing to get restraining orders or maybe needing to really just stand up for yourself. I see divine justice coming through for you that's going to help liberate you. That's just what I heard. Help liberate you from this negativity, from the jealousy, from the hurt, from the pain, from the toxicity, from the manipulation, the lies. I feel like if someone has been avoiding speaking their truth, this is your time now to do so, and not give away your power. Don't give away your power. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people take advantage of your kindness. Just because you're kind doesn't mean that you can't stand up for yourself. Doesn't mean that you can't defend yourself. Okay, so let's see. We've got the Evil Eye deck. What does Spirit want to share with you, express to you? These two fell out. Yeah. There's someone that you've either cut out or abandoned, and they want to stop your progress from moving forward, right? They feel abandoned by you. They feel left out from your energy. They want to stop you from being successful. They want to stop your progress. They want to stop you from healing. I get too that some of you are just too aware, like your intuition is heightened at this time, or you're just gaining that clarity that you've needed before, that either you've been avoiding or neglecting in some type of way. But things are going to become abundantly clear. That's just what they said. Abundantly clear as to the actions you need to take. Yeah. Ooh, targeted. Someone thinks you hurt them and are mad and out to seek revenge. I also get to, look at this. We've got backfire and divine protection. Exactly. It's going to backfire. Dark energy sent your way will be turned back to sender. A failed attempt. Divine protection. You are being protected by divine beings. They see what you are unable to see and cut it off before it can reach you. Exactly. They could also be attacking your health, mental health, emotional health, physical health. So yeah, that's what's, I should probably do a video on this. If you guys want a video on it, I can do a video on spiritual attacks. It is not fucking fun when people are sending shit your way. Keeps you up at night, keeps you anxious, makes you feel like shit, makes you feel like you're unworthy, makes you feel like you want to not be here, unalive yourself, all kinds of shit. Like it's definitely not good energy. Puts you in a very, very low place, especially when things are going well for you, and then you're almost in essence manifesting negativity to come your way because you're in that thought pattern of, you know, yeah, needing to clear this out, right? And think positive thoughts. Yeah, we've also got public eye too. So if you're in the public eye in any way, shape, or form, you have people that are watching you that don't have your best interests at heart, and they could be sending physical attacks. These could be people like that, right? Maybe they're pretending to be all light and love, and really they're shady as fuck, sending negativity your way. So just keep mindful that sometimes it's not just the negative people that you cut out. Sometimes it's the friendships that wanted you to stay stuck in those relationships. Sometimes it's the people that don't even know you that are judging you. They don't even know your story. They don't know anything about you, and they want to keep you like in that negativity of like, well, F that person. They don't deserve good things. All right. Yeah. Some of you have natural healing powers, energetic healing powers. Yeah, your name holds power. So own it, reclaiming your power, reclaiming your energy. Feel like some of you need to really cut cords and ties to the past and stop letting that past hold you back. Stop letting them write your narrative, right? Especially if you've gone through very, very traumatic situations. Especially if you've gone through very, very traumatic situations, you are divinely protected. And I also feel like there is divine intervention. They wanted, like, Spirit totally wanted me to talk about my own story because I know there's someone going through the same situation. Either you've just gotten out of something or you're going through it currently, you're battling it out with somebody, and just know that things are going to work out. Yeah, some of you are light workers. Some of you have ancient divine blood. This is the Chosen One deck from Magi got the tea. Magi the High Priestess. But yeah, they will regret messing with you. They definitely will regret trying to mess things up for you, especially if they've messed with your money, your health, yeah, your reputation. I heard people that have been trying to weigh you down. What's this? Yeah, I feel like too, you also get a lot of signs and synchronicities trying to guide you, trying to lead you, trying to encourage you. It's 1:55 p.m. over here, so that's a little sign, a little confirmation for some of you. Change is needed. I'm sorry, change is upon you. Whatever they're saying. Oh my gosh. Let's see, anything else from this deck? Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, some of you have the goddess energy, and people are such haters of it, right? The naysayers. And some of you have really negative family members that you've needed to cut out. Got Lemurian blood too. Look it up. Some of you could also be like a Jesus descendant. I feel like some of you just don't know how special you guys are. Some of you have no idea, you know, who you are and where you're about to go. Some of you have no idea. The trauma, some of you are like wounded healers. You know what I mean? You've gone through trauma. You've gone through negative shit. to overcome this and in turn help others heal from the same kind of thing. And some of you are so divinely protected and guided because you have a higher ranking in the spiritual world that you don't even know about. Some of you don't even remember, well, obviously when we come here, we don't remember shit. But like some of you have no fucking idea like just how highly that is, right? Some of you receive messages through your dreams. You need to create a dream journal. Receive those messages. Be open to receive those messages. I also hear too protecting yourself before you go to sleep at night. Protecting your head, protecting your crown. Okay. I feel like too, if you get, especially if you get like weird dreams, right? Or some nights they're weird, vivid, and some nights you get nothing. Write those dreams down, no matter how small or insignificant you think they are. I feel like Spirit's trying to communicate with you through messages in your dream state. Okay. So let's see. Messages that the collective needs to know. What Spirit wants to share. Yeah. You are the high fucking priestess. I cannot. High priestess. Trust those intuitions. Take that inspired action too. I feel like a lot of times Spirit communicates with you, gives you signs, synchronicities. You have to find what element you work best with. And for some of you, especially witches, you work with all the elements. You work with all the elements. For some of you, it may be more so water. I feel like you guys are discovering this about yourself. You're enlightened. You're becoming enlightened to your gifts. You're developing your spiritual gifts too, whether that's claircognizance, clairvoyance, clairsentience, whatever the gifts may be that you have. I feel like you're becoming in tune with that. And Spirit is saying, like for me, I love to meditate in the shower. I work very well with water. Always got water around me. I've had family members that know how to read, scry with water, that know how to read with shells. And those are things that I'm learning and incorporating into my own practices. I feel like some of you need to tap back into your roots, tap back into what feels like home for you, especially in regards to your spiritual gifts, and run with it, right? When Spirit is giving you those nudges, that encouragement of like, hey, do this, hey, do that. Trust and believe that your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. Sometimes it's taking that leap, taking a risk and doing something completely different, doing something that's scary for you. But I feel like this is helping to develop you, right? And if you fail, then you fail. You're going to learn from that mistake. You're going to learn from that failure. But what if it goes right? You know what I mean? I feel like for some of you, some blessings have been kind of put on hold or delayed for you. Something that you've been waiting for, something that you've been hoping and wishing and praying for. Yeah. Something too that people have been trying to steal from you, right? Either your spiritual gifts or your happiness, your light, whatever that case is, and things are about to speed up for you. You're also going to find out about this. You're going to gain, you're going to find out about who these people are. I cannot. I got some wish fulfillment here too. Some of you are going to be getting an amazing, amazing offer. Either a windfall of money coming your way, a home, some kind of inheritance, right? It could be an inheritance from a dad or a dad's side, or a new partner that's coming in that's very wealthy, very grounded, stable, secure, loyal, dependable. Some of you are literally going to be achieving this. Yeah. Some of you, it's very unexpected, out of the blue. People want to take what it is that you have. They don't even know what it took to get to this point, right? But they want what it is that you have. Some kind of wish fulfillment that's coming for you. Spirit saying it's well-deserved. It's well-deserved. Whatever is coming for you is well-deserved. Yeah. I feel like some of you have held on to situations too that needed to end. You needed to close the door on things and transform your own life. Stop holding on to the baggage, to the past, to the shit that does not work out, right? Allow things to come to a close in your life, especially when it comes to trauma and heartbreak. I feel like that's what's putting a stopper, a barrier to these blessings coming in. Because how are you going to accept something new, something positive, something amazing if you're still holding on to the shit that has hurt you? The shit that brings you down, the shit that makes you feel unworthy, especially when it comes to relationships, right? As people that want to hold on to you, that thing needs to be over and done with. Could have been a Scorpio you were dealing with, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You had air energy. Full. Got all the signs here, but yeah. Some kind of wish fulfillment that's coming your way. Yeah, Three of Cups, celebrations. You guys are going to celebrate new beginnings coming your way. Things had to close out so new beginnings can come in, so you can accept this new beginning. Accept amazing things, opportunities, people in your life. Yeah, stop looking for love in the trash. Yeah, things are happening quickly for you. Yeah, you're going to change things up in your life. We got buck the system and ancestors displeased. I feel like too, the relationships, the connections that you were with, they're going to be quickly ending. You got divine intervention here. Yeah, you already know the answer. Stop asking. These past people are not for you. They're not meant for you. Especially too when these past people try to come back around once you're doing well, once you're taking charge, taking in control of your life, once you have things to celebrate, once you have good things coming your way. They want to mess up what it is that you have. Self-love is top tier. Don't ever forget it. Choose yourself. Choose yourself above and beyond the people that belong to the streets. Friends, family, lovers, etc. Some people are not worthy of your energy. I feel like some of you have given the love that you needed to give, and that's that. That's it. It's over and done with. Okay, what needs healing? I feel like I've totally gone backwards with all the cards and decks that I typically use, but this is what Spirit wants you guys to know at this point in time. It's time to surrender. I can release my need to control. It's time to surrender. Release what's not serving you anymore. I'm telling you, some kind of abundance, some kind of windfall of money or recognition or amazing opportunities coming your way. You got to be grateful for when the good comes in, right? Got to be open to receive that, especially in regards to relationships. A very, very abundant and fruitful, I heard fruitful relationship coming through. All right, so let's close this out for you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're still here, I don't know. I just felt like I needed to kind of talk about this, get this off of my chest, and whoever needs to hear it, hears it. And there we go. And that's that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So funny too. I feel like some of you are definitely going to be connecting with your soul tribe, connecting with better friendships, better partnerships. Yeah. Interpersonal relationships, togetherness, friendship, soul group, soul tribe, I mean, fairy tale, believe in the impossible, romantic ending, rainbows, unicorns, magic, happily ever after, the stories we tell. Yeah, I feel like some of you are are mentally stronger than what it is that you're battling with, right? Especially in regards to spiritual attacks. Send that shit right back to owner. Send it right back to sender. Return to sender. Do a return to sender. Do a separation. Cut those cords and ties with the past. Yeah, in the spring, I feel like we also have new moon energy here too. 1 to 3 months. I feel like those problems that have come into your life are going to be worked out. You're going to get the clarity as to what to do, how to cut these people out. Yeah. I also get too, they're going to have some kind of, some people are going to be publicly humiliated or ridiculed, or this is what they were trying to do to you, right? Trying to make you look like a fool when really, in turn, they're just making themselves look the fool by treating you in a negative way. Some of you guys have unconditional love coming your way. Are you open to receive that unconditional love? Are you open to giving yourself that unconditional love, right? It's all about choices. Life is all about the choices that you make. Choose yourself. Choose the things that make you happy. Choose a life that you're grateful for. I feel like you have the freedom and it's time to move on. Some of you are finding a new home. Some of you are going to be getting the keys to a new home, or find people that feel like home. I feel like you're moving on from the shit that left you empty inside. I feel like some of you too are adapting to new things, new possibilities, kind of going with the flow, adapting to freedom too. If you were held down, restricted, controlled even. Yeah, we've got Pearl here. Wisdom, honesty, opening up, intuition, diving deep, developing your character. I feel like you guys are going to be opening up to the feelings that you have inside, opening yourself up to finding community within opening up. heavily get. Some of y'all are finding your soul tribe. Some of you guys are trendsetters or entrepreneurs, or you're really go-getters. Some of you are gaining that passion, that fire again, that inspiration, that drive to get shit done, to go, to put yourself out there, to explore and to be happy again. I feel like you've been with people that have restricted you, weighed you down, made you feel like shit. And now it's the time to liberate yourself from that. Standing up for yourself, standing in your truth. That shit's not easy. That shit's not easy by any means, right? But you have the tools. You can do it. Yeah, it's time to evaluate. It's time to take a closer look as to what needs to go. Take a look at the fine details. We also have judgment here too. Place judgment on the people that you have surrounding you. Are they uplifting you? Are they benefiting your life? Are they just leeches? Are they taking from you? This is happening now. Spirit wants you to take a closer look at the people that you are surrounding yourself with, the energy that you choose to vibe with. Got 444 on the clock. Let's see. Let's close this reading out. Spirit, please and thank you. Yeah, we've got release control. I feel like some of you are trying to hold on so tightly to, it's like you're holding on to the devil that you know, right? Because it's scarier to open up to new people, new possibilities, new opportunities, because you'd rather have control over what it is that you have going on right now, because you know what that's like. Spirit is saying it's time to surrender that. It's time to wipe the slate clean for yourself. Go for it. And also be humble when those blessings come in. Be humble when this success comes in. Be humble when that relationship comes in, right? It's taken you a journey. It's taken you a while to let these fears dissolve. Let them dissolve. Let them go. All right. One more card. Yeah. Embrace the flow of life. Got Gemini energy here. Twin energy. Yeah. Take a breather. Especially if you've been burnt out, especially if you've given all that you've got to give to other people. Now is the time for you to enjoy that. Now is the time for you to pour into your own cup and love yourself and enjoy the life that you're living, that you're leading. Some of you are meant to lead, to teach, to put yourself out there, so do so. All right. This is the little energy reading, and this is the message that I needed to get out to you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Sending you my love, and bye. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.